Okay, so I'm just gonna make this quick because I'm about to go outside. But anyway, I just wanted to let everybody know that I wanted you to read the comments. Now, read not the comments. Read what I wrote below. You'll see what I read, what I wrote below of what's going on. Okay, so I just wanted everybody to know that the city and the county and the state is embezzling the money, is embezzling your money. Okay, so they're buying groceries, paying bills, buying cars with your inheritance. Okay, so let me because I got hold on. Anyway, okay, so I just wanted to say how 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 your estate and how let me just speak for myself. I'm gonna just speak for myself. For 48 years, the city, county, church, and state have been embezzling my estate. Like they've been taking out money out of my family's inheritance assets and buying groceries, paying bills, and buying cars. The city, the city mayor, and the county clerk's office. Okay, so I'm one of all of you, everybody that I'm talking about, everybody that is this color, man or woman, your inheritance is being embezzled by the city county clerk's office right now because you're supposed to get a knock on the door. Every person's supposed to get a knock on the door to say, hey, your grandparents have passed on and here's their estate. I don't care what it is. It could be some land and some railroad tracks. Mine's is that I own 6 oil estates. I own 3,000 acres of Stillwater. That's why it's burning, because I prayed to the Most High to just burn down Stillwater so nobody can take it no more. No more of my dead ass cousins that's about to die. They can't sift off my money anymore because you're about to die. All of you. Yep. Every last one of my cousins, boy, they are so fucking dead. They don't even know it. I can't wait till they go to prison. But anyway, so they're going to prison with their attorneys because the probate attorneys have to go to prison. My probate attorney have to go. You are mad. Let me tell you something. So I get a probate attorney to get my inheritance because my inheritance has been embezzled for 48 years. My probate attorney even steals the inheritance. He's stealing it right now as I'm speaking right now. So this is why yesterday I made the video. Absolutely, I made the video to let Trump know, because Trump knows it. See, this is the whole thing. I'm not saying that he don't know. I'm saying I'm upset because he knows. Trump knows because how do you think he get his money? He get his money off our estate. This is how they've been making money. This is why you say, oh, Trump is a millionaire. Yeah, off our fucking money. Where do you think he's getting it from? They're getting it from okay, so he lives in Mar-a-Lago. He lives in this estate where that's our estate, but he stole it because our grandparents was removed from the land, and right, but he knows that. Since he knows that, right, since you know that, Trump, and we're not from Africa and we were removed, and we're trying to find our housing and at least get some footing, you say no. See, this is why, and you people voted for Trump. See, you're not supposed to vote for Democrats or Republicans. You're never supposed to vote for them. And I'm hoping, and it doesn't matter whether you vote or not, they were going to put him in office anyway, because they only put Biden in office to make him not be guilty for the vaccines that he promoted. Okay, so he wanted Biden to take the blunt of that, which Biden is not really a human, so of course he's going to put that thing on there. But it's the point is that he didn't want to take the blunt of that. But I don't know why Trump is upset about that. You supposed to. The Georgia Guidestone says that, what, 7 billion got to go? What? Okay, so this is what's going on. Putin can't stand Trump. Just know that. Let me tell you what happened. Putin said, go ahead and take out Ukraine. Told Trump that. Trump turns around with his faggot ass and says, oh, well, can we at least spare the lives of those that, that surrendered? Can we spare the lives of those that surrendered? That's what he told Putin. That was the worst. Shouldn't have never said that. Now Putin is like, oh, I already knew it. I already knew that Trump was a sap, and that he's only there to take out his enemies and to look good. Look at me. I did it the greatest. It's like, no, you're the worst. You're the worst of the worst, because you know what the problem is. And I'm thinking that since you know, when you say you're going to drain the swamp, that you are actually going to fucking drain the swamp. But what you're doing is you're only taking out your personal enemies. Adam Schiff is everybody's enemy. We know that. But how come you didn't arrest him on national TV if you the president? If you the president and you know he's a criminal, why you didn't arrest him on national TV? Huh. Because of all the crimes he's committing right now. 7 women died in this building that I live in. In June of 2026, I submitted a housing proposal into the Chino City Mayor, San Bernardino County, Chino City Mayor, to end homelessness, because I bid it for the land that was in front of my property that I live with. It wasn't even 7 acres. It was like 1 acre. They said it was 7 acres. No, it's not. It's about 1 acre. So I bid it for the 1 acre land that's in front of the property. When I did that, the police department started to emerge out of the neighborhood apartment complex that I didn't, because I lived in this neighborhood apartment complex that the city mayor and the police department lived in, but I didn't know that because, well, it just looked like a normal, nice apartment complex. I didn't know that the police department lived there, and it doesn't matter if they live there. If I submit a proposal to end homelessness, you better give me that building. They didn't. No, let me tell you. So Trump was the one that assisted me in living there. This is what's so cold about it. I was on the Section 8 waiting list for about 18 years. I wrote to Trump in 2018, telling him that. He said, okay, great. You got 3 choices to find some housing. Here's your choice. Here's 3 choices. Pick one. I said, okay, great. I'll pick Chino because it's around the corner from some college. So I picked Chino. That area is the old hag city mayor, Eunice, that old hag bitch, and then fat pudgy, cockeyed Shelly, that bitch. Well, cockeyed Shelly is the attorney of the city mayor. She's probably already dead by now. All of them are probably dead. I don't know, but they're probably dead by now. Because I know they took the shot and died. So, but the simple fact is that Trump, and I was making videos about that, about, hey, give me the land that I bidded for so I can help end homelessness that you people created. So Trump knows that. He's been seeing the videos. And do you know this motherfucker still ain't said nothing? He's talking about other shit. Okay, so you live in our country, living on our land. You living in the house. Mar-a-Lago is not your house. It's not your land. But you making decisions over us, and you wasting time, and you not doing what you're supposed to do, and we out here suffering. Okay, so let me tell you. 1921 Oklahoma City bombing was about the city mayor, white city mayor, looking for a Negro woman named Mary Magdalene, who's married to a Negro man named Joseph from in the Bible. So they were looking for the Christ people to bomb this whole time. This is what they were looking for. Trump knows that. He knows that. So what you got in office? What do you have in office? This is really, I'll tell you what you got in office. You got something in office that's really retarded. He's so fucking retarded. I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker is dumb. There's no way in hell that you could, what I'm saying? Hey, Dominique, how are you? I want to say hi to Dominique. Dominique, hello. I want to say hi to you, girlfriend. I'm telling you, we going to the promised land. And boy, this is so familiar, ain't it? Let me tell you. Because even when you look at this Jesus thing, no, I'm not in the Bible. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not religious. But look at that. He had one person with him, didn't he? Look at Dominic. Okay, so I got my people right here. We got, and it's females. And we are beautiful, honey. So we're all together down here. They're downstairs right now outside. I'm just making this video. But we are together. It's many of us. It's many of us out here, warriors out here. Okay, we are going to get to the promised land. I just want to let Dominique know that. Dominique, we going to the promised land. Just know that. Just know that. See, what's happening is that I have to tell this. I have to tell this story. I have to tell. If I don't tell, then what? Who's going to know? Listen, if you got to know who your enemies are. I got to know who my enemies are. You don't vote for nobody. You don't vote for them, you know. Yeah. Thank you, Dominique. Girl, let me tell you. And you're the only one. That's right. No, okay, well, let me finish telling you. Let me finish telling you. Okay. So what happened was they know who we are. I'm Catherine the Great. I'm the one who took out who I'm the one that they okay. So Catherine the Great, you got to look it up. All of you guys look it up who is watching me. But I'm mainly talking to my friend Dominique, my family Dominique right here, and then my family down here. They already downstairs. It's a whole bunch of females. That's our color, beautiful, and they waiting on me right now because you know. Anyway, let me tell you. Let me tell you. They are looking for us. I didn't know that. Well, I didn't. Okay, I didn't know that I was. Okay, so when your mother names you your name, that's what it is. Don't ever say, I don't want nobody to say, oh, you got a government name. No, no, you don't. We don't have a government name. This is our name. Because when they came here with no name. They came here grunting on all fours. They didn't have a name. They stole our name. So our names is our names, and we have to be proud of that. Okay, I'm Catherine the Great. I'm the one that was killing all of the parasites, all of the synagogue of Satan's. I was taking them out because I was the greatest warrior. Type it in. I came out of England, like New York and England over there. I because okay, so the cathedral, uh, Notre Dame, the Notre Dame Cathedral. That's mine. So back in the day, we okay. So we returned. We came back. We came back. I was Catherine the Great in that Notre Dame Cathedral. They created this hunchback of Notre Dame to take me down. And okay, fine. They created a lot of them. And it was kind of like Frankenstein. That's how Frankenstein was emerged. Because they made the hunchback of Notre Dame to take down the cathedral that I own, that I built. Because I know I'm about that church. What I mean by the church is that I am the walking church. I am the walking Bible. People like me are, and when we talk about the Bible, we're not talking about religion. We're talking about what needs to happen, like common sense type shit. That's in the Bible, not the other shit. I'm just talking about, okay, if are you gonna let your enemies live in the same community as you while they're killing you? Or are you gonna find them and take care of them? You're gonna find them and take care of them. This is what's in the Bible. You have to find your enemies and kill them, because if they don't, then they'll kill you. This is what Hitler was talking about. He was like saying, well, damn, they came in slithering. They came slithering. They didn't come walking on all fours. They came slithering. So this is how they came. This is what Hitler was talking about. That are you going to allow your enemies to kill you? And these people, they look just like us. Karen Bass, the city mayor, she is a coon to her heart. Adam Schiff runs this whole district, and they fund this building that I'm in. I submitted the proposal, and then my electricity was broken into by the SWAT team, and then I was taken to jail for 5 days, and then I ended up here. So when I ended up here in 2023, they never found me any housing. They literally wanted me to die here. They're still waiting. They're waiting for me to die, and they're wondering how come she's not dead yet. We put her in prison to murder her, and she's still alive. We put her in this prison we put her in this homeless shelter so that she can die in here, because 7 women died here. This is what, they set it up where they make you take vaccine shots where there's no way in hell I'll take these vaccine shots. But they make other people, because it's not that they make them, but they say, okay, you guys have to take it. And I'm like, oh, okay, you guys have to take it. I'm not taking shit. I've been here for 3 years. I've been here for 2.5 years. And I ain't taking no fucking shot. So now they're saying, you have to take it or you're going to be out. You have to take it. That's what they're telling me now. So you have 30 days. And I'm like, okay, I'll be out before 30 days. So I'm not taking it. I'll be out before 30 days. So they're trying to force me to take the vaccine shot so I can die. Who's doing that? Trump. Trump has been trying to kill me, but he don't want to say, of course he's not going to admit it. Oh, I'm trying to find God's chosen children to kill him. Of course he's not going to say that, but this is what he's doing. He literally, this whole time, his whole fucking career, before he was president, he was looking for the one. Did you know that? Tulsa, Oklahoma bombing in 1921 was about them trying to find Mary Magdalene. When they found out it was many Mary Magdalenes, because I saw the interrogation of her. You got to type it in. The interview of real Mary Magdalene in Tulsa, Oklahoma in 1921. Type it in. You will see what she said. What y'all looking for me for? What? What I do? And he said, this was the urban city renewal that kidnapped one of the Mary Magdalenes in Oklahoma. And she said, what? And so it was interrogation. They said, what is your name? She said, Mary Magdalene. And then they said, really? Just like that? Really? She said, yeah. She said, what? And she was really scared because they were at war. They were bombing and killing people. And not at the time yet. No, they didn't bomb Tulsa, Oklahoma yet. They were harassing her people. Yeah, they were harassing our people. Because my grandfather and my grandparents was living in Tulsa at that time, which they had to flee out of there because the bombs hit, to flee into Stillwater. That's how my grandparents ended up in Stillwater, owning 3,000 acres. That's how that happened. Because they were, so the city urban renewal, in which I had already spoken to Paula Dennison, which she says, yes, Catherine, not only do you own all this, but you own 6 oil companies and you own 6 immediate properties right here. And she lists the 6 immediate properties. Paula Dennison from the Oklahoma Urban Renewal had wrote to me in 2016. Did they hand me my stuff yet? No, because they're all criminals, all of them. And what they do is they'll find the cousin, the low down, no good, dirty ass, dead ass cousins to go in, because those bitches will take anything. They'll take $200,000 every 6 months, and that's fine. When we're worth $1.1 billion is what my attorney says. Oh no, Catherine, your estate, because I said it was $137 million a year. She said, oh no. Catherine, you own 6 oil companies that's been pumping back since 1936. And we're talking about all the businesses that's on the land right now that's been, activated since 1936. So we're talking about 1.1 billion. So it's like, okay, yes, you're right. Well, my attorneys, and I hired them July of last year. They've been still in my estate this whole time since July of last year. My probate attorneys from Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan, and Southfield, Michigan. That's what their name is. Seif, Reich, and Associate. Kill them motherfuckers. No, what I'm saying is that you can do anything you want to. You can call them. You can just Seif, Thay. I'll go ahead and you ain't got to say nothing to them, but you can. It doesn't matter because they're dead anyway. If you still in my estate and you ain't saying nothing to me, you're dead. You're dead. You're so dead. And why does this have to? This has to happen to me. Just know this. All of this has to happen to me. It has to. All of it has to happen to me, because if you don't know, if I don't know who my enemies are, then what the fuck they gonna continue to kill me? This is what the Most High is trying to tell everybody. You have to know your enemies. You got to know your enemies. I paid $3,500 for them to get my oil estate and my land in Los Angeles, because I own 3,000 acres in Los Angeles. My grandmother, Lillian, I didn't even know her people is indigenous to California and Texas and Oklahoma. There is 3 land deeds or whatever, a packet of land deeds of Los Angeles in the Oklahoma deeds in there. It's in there. So I looked it up. I'm like, so we own Los Angeles? We own Los Angeles starting from Lillian. It's called Lillian Way Road. We own that 3,000 acres, countrywide acres, from there all the way up to the Hollywood Mountain. And guess what? Me and my friend, we went up to the Hollywood Mountain up top, and we seen over the mountain. That's where the promised land is at. It's nothing but rivers, lake, fruit trees. It's beautiful over there. Beautiful. Right over the Hollywood Mountain is the promised land. They've been holding out on us the whole time. That's where it's at. Well, guess what? I own that. I own all that land. Yes, I do. And you got to understand something. You might, Kathy, they not going to give it to us. Of course not. They bet not give it to me. Shit. They bet not. They bet not give me my shit. Mm-mm. The Most High finna give me mine. I'm going to get my land and my stuff where I'm at from the Most High. I'm sorry, I'm looking crazy. I'm getting my shit from the Most High because that's how I'm getting it now. Listen, let me tell you something. You got to understand something. You got to understand. Is that they cannot kill us. Well, okay, let me speak for myself. They can't kill me. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because see, they looking right now. Okay. So if you, since you know you want to kill me, how come you ain't been killed? How come you ain't tried? I mean, why can you just ain't just go ahead, just try to just gun me down or something? Why you can't? Because you know it'll be it's already an early galactic war already. You see all them because it's there. That's right. That's right. I'm highly protected. I'm highly protected. Can't kill me. I'm here to create the promised land, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create the promised land. What? Some people are doctors, or lawyers, or plumbers. Some people are warriors, and they cannot die, and they will not die because this is the last. This is the last days of their life, not ours. This is our beginning. So we cannot die in their last days. It's their last days. You know, it's their last days. It's their last days, not ours. Ours is at the beginning. We're just here to show you. We're just here to show you the enemies, our enemies. Our enemies is Trump, Elon Musk. Patel is in office to now. Patel is going to be over Trump because Patel is like he's Esau. In the last days, we're going to hand him over to the Sabians. Okay. So Patel will be like he would be like the Sabians. He's gonna take over Trump because Trump said to Putin, no. Putin told Trump. Putin told Trump, you're gonna have to take out Ukraine. And what did Trump say? What did he say? Exposing the devils, absolutely. You know I'm exposing the devils. That's right. That's what I do. Putin said, Trump, you're gonna have to take out Ukraine. Because Putin wanted to see if he was loyal. And Trump is only loyal to himself. He's not loyal to what can cure the problem. He's only loyal to himself. Cheeseburger eating motherfucker. That's what he is. He only just think about himself. So he said this. The worst shit he could have ever said to Putin. He said, okay, but can we please spare the lives of those who surrendered? I ain't lying. He said, can we spare the life of Ukrainians, the Synagogue of Satan people? Those are the Ukrainians, the Synagogue of Satan people that kills everybody. And well, their bloodline is over here, all in America, in the White House. In the White House, in the senator office, city mayors. They're all everywhere. The Synagogue of Satan is everywhere killing us. Okay, but they're breeded out of Ukraine. Just know that. Well, he said, Trump said, well, can we spare the lives of those who surrendered? Putin said, but they're terrorists. What are you going to do? Strip them down and take them to jail, and then you take them to prison, and then what? So you're going to feed these? So you're going to pay out your money to feed these motherfuckers that's supposed to die? So you're going to take care of them still? So you're going to let the ones that surrendered. The people that surrendered are surrendering to get in to kill you. I'm surrendering. As soon as I get in, I'm gonna kill every one of you motherfuckers. This is what they're gonna do. So Trump want to spare the lives of those that surrendered. Your worst enemy. Putin is saying, "Oh God, oh my Lord." He said, "You know what? Yeah, go ahead." And this is what because Putin knows he got to destroy. This is what he's gonna do. Let me tell you how he's gonna do it. He's gonna have Ben Kowalski, which y'all call Ben Yahoo. He's gonna have Ben Yahoo to just go ahead and go to war with Trump right quick. Take out his police officers right here, because he got to draw them out. He said, "No, we got to draw them," because he said it. Ben Kowalski said, "No, we got to draw your police officers out and your military men because since you all Captain Americas and you think you all bad and bowdy, we're gonna draw all you bitches out. You're gonna go to war somewhere in a land of, I don't know. They said the land of Jehoshaphat. Okay, I believe it. Some land somewhere. Y'all got to go fight. Trump. So Trump, guess what? Your people, you and your people, you got to draw your people out. So you got to get all of your police officers that we cannot stand here because these motherfuckers got us in these homeless shelters on our own land. You got the city mayor with her army oppressing us, having us to pay for food and water and welfare, applying for our welfare while we're on our own land, indigenous to our own land. That's an abomination. And Trump knows that, but he's pussyfooting around or whatever. So this is what let me tell you. Ben Kowalski is gonna say, okay, Trump, we finna go to war now. So this is what we want all of your police officers, and I mean like court judges, anybody that can fight. Okay. Now, of course, our colored people, we're not in it. We're not fighting. Even Trump signed that deal because he was made to sign that deal that we can't be fighting no army. Yeah, because your people got to die, Trump. You already know that. You know that. So now Trump is being forced to be all that he is, stupid and everything. Because why are you looking at my misery and you not doing nothing about it? When I told you and I gave you that proposal, Trump, 3 weeks ago, I gave you 3 weeks ago, a month ago, about what's going on with here. And you already knew it back then in 2019 when you helped me go into that Chino area over there in San Bernardino, that cop area that's racist. You want it, so I tore that up. I exposed them and I tore that up. Fat cockeyed Shelly, fat pudgy, them motherfuckers ain't never been exposed until I got there, right? Yeah, I did that. Did all that. So now Adam Shifty Shift, pencil neck Shifty Shift. He's the the funder of Hollywood. He runs Hollywood. You know how many murders is up in here because of him, and since Trump keep talking bad about Adam Shifty Shift, how come you didn't make no citizens arrest Trump? Why you didn't arrest Adam Shifty Shift when you know he's a murderer? That's a murderer to his heart. He killed people like me. And let me tell you, so this is what's going on. Trump his whole career was all about going to rappers, being pimps friends and being friends with black people, just being all in it because he's trying to find the one. He's trying to find the one. And they've been the whole time they've been thinking it was a male, some black male they gotta fucking kill. It's not a man, you dummy. It's in the Bible. When I come to you, I'm gonna come to you, and when I come to you, I'm gonna come to you as a man. So anyway, Trump, I made this video on my other video, on my other YouTube channel thing. I thought I was making it on this channel, but evidently I made it on this channel, and boy, I went off because you had those two camera cars wanting to say what I have to say, so I had to say it. So I said what I said to the two camera cars that you and Elon had brung over from, because you brung them over here. Why would two come? Usually it's just one. Every 10 minutes, they'll come and sit right here in front of my car and next to my car and just look at me. The camera car, those white camera Tesla cars that nobody's in it, they'll sit right there with nobody in the car because the camera's right there, wanting me to speak and say something. So I said it. Yes, Trump is true. If you're out to kill me and you know I'm the one, then okay. Then the Most High is out to kill you and yours. Well, you wrote it. You know that book, Baron Trump, that you wrote, Baron Trump? Why is it on the front cover of it, you got his body, his head, you got his whole body intact with a clown suit on. You got your son with a clown suit on, with that little clown collar. Yeah, because he's a clown. But then on the back side of it, you got his head on a platter. What you trying to say, Trump? Is that what's going to happen to your son since you're trying to kill mine? Because you see, when you mess with the Most High, you messing with the best. When you messing with the Most High, you messing with the best. You messing with me, Trump, and see, you trying to find the one. I'm the one. I'm Catherine the Great. I'm the one that you've been looking for. Yes, I'm letting you know, Trump, I'm the one you've been looking. Okay. Okay, you got your little camera cars right here. Okay, I'm the one. Yeah. Now, there's another one, that you call Jesus. He's walking. He's on the interview. Let me see. Bro Sanchez TV got him on. That's the real Jesus. I don't care what nobody say. I thought Dick Gregory was the real Jesus, but no, it's not Dick Gregory. It's the one that came on Bro Sanchez TV. That's the real Jesus. Nelly sacrificed him, made him go to prison because he's the one that wrote Country Grammar. The people that's in the Bible that you call Moses and all that, we're walking around here on the earth today. Just get over it. Well, anyway, Bro Sanchez TV got the real Jesus on there. And it's him because he got the consciousness. But that's him. And he's and they saying, because he's saying, well, I sacrificed my son. I don't want to go to prison for 10 years. I don't want to stay in prison for 10 years. I sacrificed my son. Yeah, he did. But guess who he sacrificed? He sacrificed Judas. That's not your son. That's Judas. You sacrificed Judas. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And guess what? Your son ain't even tripping because he know what he did to you in the past. That's why he ain't tripping. And that's why he ain't tripping. Because he know what he had to do. He said, people will say, oh, Lord, I can't get past the fact that you sacrificed your son. No, he clarified it for me. He said, nope, because sometimes when you give birth to your child, it might be the grandmother that killed you before, or it might be your grandfather that murdered you before, or it might be one of your enemies that murdered you before, that sacrificed you before, and you gave birth to it. And now it's time for you to. So this is what happened to him. He feel like he sacrificed his son. He called him his son, but he even says it. He said, no. And they said, how could you do that to your son? He said, I don't know him. You don't know that soul. I don't know that soul. Let me tell you what it is, because I have consciousness. You sacrificed Judas because he sold you off for some fucking silver, and you know it. That's what happened, because you said you don't know your son that you sacrificed. I understand that. I understand. Because sometimes you give birth to people you don't know. Because you know what I'm saying? Well, just look at Jeffrey Dahmer's mother, right? Yeah, what the fuck? So don't look at me crazy. Don't look at Jeffrey Dahmer's mother crazy neither. She don't know what she's going to get. You don't know what you're going to give birth to until it grows up, until you see it. Because you did all you can. You taught it love. You gave it love, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be what it's going to be, because the soul is just not right up in it. And it's born not right. If it's born not right, then you're going to get a psychopath. You're going to get somebody crazy. Let me tell you, Trump is a special kind of psychopath. He's a special kind. He's the kind where, he was born to find the great white whale, or the great white this, or the he'll go to the zoo and find he'll go out in the wild and shoot the biggest bear, and I got the greatest bear. And so, if who they looking at now, they're looking like, where's the one? Let's find the one to destroy. That's what that bitch is. Trump is that. And Elon, Elon is the AI who created his son, a demon AI. His little baby with the baby teeth. He's going to always have baby teeth when he gets older. That's the kind of son you got, Elon. You got a motherfucking demon. Just know that. Okay, so yeah, because when his baby get older, he's still gonna have that baby teeth, because that's the kind of son you created. And he named him Little X. No, because you're little AI. You're big AI, not human. Came straight out of Mars. He came from Mars because he was kicked out of Mars, because he has to face judgment here. He trying to get back to Mars, Elon. You will never get to Mars, ever in your motherfucker. You will die here. You gotta die here. What you mean? You finna die here. You are trapped here. You're trapped in here with me, with us. This is ours. You're trapped in here with us. Go watch The Watchmen. Horshack told you. You seem not to understand. He was killing a coon in prison, saying, yeah. And Horshack in the movie, he's really black in real life. So just know that. They put white characters to replace, just like Neil. Neil is not a white boy. Neil is really the black woman. I mean, the Negro, indigenous, golden race woman like myself. I'm Neil. Yes, I am. And who's Morpheus? Morpheus is that Jesus man that's on Bro Sanchez TV. That's Jesus. Morpheus is Jesus. Like, and when you want to call it like if you want to say, well, who's Morpheus? Morpheus would be Jesus. Well, who would be? I would be Neil. I would be the one who goes to war with them, and takes them down, because I am gonna get my powers, and I will be able to take out. I'm shit. We talking about armies. I'm gonna take them down. Yes, I am. And they already know it. They already know. That's why they got their eye on me and shit. That's right. And you can't do shit about it. Not a motherfucking thing. Because time is on my side. Not on yours, Trump, but they're on my side. Time is on my side. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So you got to watch The Fallen with Denzel Washington. He was singing it all the way down to his death. He knew he was finna kill. Now who would that be? Now Denzel Washington in that movie, he's the coon. He's the coon. Yep, he's the coon that's gonna die. All of them. And the one that went to he's like me. He went down there. Time is on my side. That's me. Yes, it is. Because we could never die. Come on. We can only transform. I transform into a woman. Yes. Because I just don't know what I was before. Maybe I was Catherine the Great, but I think I was just some warrior, a warrior woman that just took out a whole bunch of people. Because yesterday I had epiphany. Man. I woke up. I'm like, oh my God, Trump is the Antichrist. Trump and they the Antichrist. That's what I woke up to. I woke up to the fact that he's the Antichrist. Let me tell you why. Why is it that he knew all this time I was going through all this shit and he didn't say a fucking thing? And then he knows that the city mayor and the governor have been embezzling our states, meaning that they buy groceries. They take our assets. They look online for our grandparents' estate. And they say, oh, damn, she got $2 billion on her shit. And they take out checks. They take out loans. They forge it. They put their name on yours or not. And they forge it. They go to the bank and they get checks and they buy groceries and houses with your assets. So for 48 years, they've been stealing my assets, inheritance from my grandparents' estate, deceased grandparents' estate. For 48 years. So I got this cousin named Michael Wright, right? He murdered his daughter named Cheryl Wright, murdered her outright. He raped her so bad, he murdered her, right? She never liked me, so to each his own. Yeah, she was always hanging around with my other no good ass, bitch ass cousin, Risha. Yeah, I have to say names because they're all going to die anyway, so it doesn't really matter. They're going to die in the worst way because they have to. But the biggest one that's going to die is Raylene Brown. She is so dead. Let me tell you, I'm hoping that they don't take her to jail. Just leave her in the house where she's at. We'll get her. We'll get that bitch. We'll get her. We'll get her fucking sister because ain't none of them not my cousin. Not one of them is my cousins. They're dead. Those some dead ass bitches, and I can't wait. I don't want them to go to prison. I don't want them. I really don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't want them to. Yeah, we don't want them to go to jail. We want them to stay right where they at because we're gonna get that address. So we know where they stay. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be something beautiful. I need to listen. I'm not the only one. There's a whole bunch of you out there that got cousins that's been embezzling your estate and that you have to fucking kill. Yes, you're gonna have to murder these bitches outright because when we talk about the purge, we're talking about killing those that have always been killing you your whole fucking life behind your fucking back. Understand me? Behind your fucking back, in front of your face, stealing your shit. While the city mayor and the governor is waiting for you to die. So you got cousins stealing your shit while the city and the president is waiting for your ass to die. By sending you traps, sending you all kind of shit your way to make you get locked up or go to the homeless shelter or be starved out or some shit. There's women that look like me, my color, right outside right now, struggling right now because they're outside walking, going over here, getting groceries, walking because they don't have a car. Oh, we're in Hollywood. I feel like I want to cry, but this is what it is. It's rage that I have. It's just mitigated rage. And let me tell you what it is. Trump is the Antichrist, and he's been trying to find people. He's been trying to find me because I'm gonna just go ahead and speak for myself. I'm the one he's been looking for. So I'm just letting Trump know that your son is so fucking dead, Trump, because if you're trying to kill me, just know that your son and your family is so fucking dead by the Most High. Why do you think Stillwater burned? I'm the one that prayed to the Most High and told him to burn down Stillwater, Oklahoma. I did that. And the Most High did exactly what I wanted. Oh, come on. It's not a house standing there. It's you. You don't get shit. My attorneys don't get shit because they the one that was stealing out of Oklahoma. It burned. It burned what? 4 days ago, 5 days ago. The whole city of Stillwater is burnt to the ground because I, the Most High, have said you get nothing, Trump. You get nothing. My attorneys, my attorneys still think that they on the case. Bitch, you think that. You think you on the case. You're gonna, oh my God, and they're from Michigan. I will never go to Michigan. Fuck Michigan. I'm just saying they're gonna burn in Michigan. Oh, they're gonna burn. I just want them to give me my assets, my inheritance, so I can get my place here where I'm at, and then over this mountain right here, because I own the land. I own the land in Los Angeles, Hollywood. That mountain is on the deed. It's on the deed. Listen, my grandmother's name is Lillian. Lillian, her maiden name is Lillian Vick Irvin. Well, okay. Okay, so the street is named after her. Lillian Way Road. I am shocked by that. This is because now it's like, well, damn, I really do own Los Angeles. I really do own it. Listen, I really own Los Angeles. I own 3,000 acres, and we're talking about countrywide acres. Okay, so Adam Shifty Shift, which he's so dead. Because I'm asking Patel, because Patel, you're over Trump. Yes, you are. Technically, if you look at the Bible, if you look at the Most High of what he says, you're Esau. You have to take over the synagogue of Satan. You got to take over the heathens. Okay, well, you're the FBI agent. Okay, so you may not understand what I'm saying now, Patel, but you're going to be forced to do what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to round up Trump and his people. You're going to have to do a citizen's arrest. So because Trump refused to arrest Adam Shifty Shift, since you refused to arrest the city mayor and Adam Shifty Shift, then Patel gotta arrest Trump. We got to take over these motherfucking offices because Trump doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, or he's just too stupid, or he's doing it on purpose. Even Putin is looking at him like, man, we finna destroy this cheeseburger eating motherfucker. Putin said that. He know he got to destroy Trump. He got to. What the fuck is you doing? I told you. I submitted a proposal to end homelessness into the city mayor office in 2023. Why you didn't do nothing about that, Trump? When I got out, it went 5 days later when they released me from jail. Oh, and let me tell you why they took me to jail. They took me to jail because my subscribers and my followers were writing to the police department, telling them, cussing them out and shit, like, you better hand over this. That's right. And I told, and they said, well, I said, well, that's why I went to jail. They said, yeah, they were afraid of you sending out your subscribers to harm the police officers. I said, well, they supposed to because this is my land. And who are they to disagree with my followers? They supposed to do exactly what my followers tell them to do, or they're going to get hurt. And that's just what it is. And he said, well, anyway, this is why we're releasing you, because they just have to turn the channel. If they're afraid, then just turn the channel. This is what my attorney said. So this is why we're releasing you, because all they got to do is turn the channel. I'm like, all right, thank you. Because for one, if I want to say something that's the truth, and I'm just saying merely, hey, this is my land and I can prove it, and here's the paper, city mayor. When the city mayor comes against me, then obviously she's my enemy, and then I'm going to have to go to war with her. And I'm going to, call out to the Most High to destroy her. So when I got home, when I was released 4 days later, oh, that's right, because the SWAT team came and took me to jail. So when I was sitting in the cop car, I didn't know what I was going to jail for. And then I discovered, I'm like, oh, because I did cuss out Fat Pudgy in front of his face. Because, what you come and bringing me a illegal eviction notice for? When I submitted the proposal, and they're going to give me, Fat Pudgy, a police sheriff going to come and give me a illegal eviction notice? Oh, no. So I cussed him out and said, I'm going to do you in. and I'm gonna do seven of your men that comes through here. They're gonna be done in too. But he thought I meant a gun. I never carried a gun before in my life. So he was driving me all the way to jail, and he was thinking that he had this big score, that I had guns all in the motherfucking house. It's like, oh, so when I discovered, I said, oh, I said, so Fat Pudgy, you got your fuck buddies in my house looking for what? What y'all looking for? I ain't never in my life believed in carrying any type of, I don't need to carry no firearm to kill you, Fat Pudgy. I said, I never believed in carrying any firearms on my person or in the apartment. So you lose, Fatty. You get nothing, Fatty. That's what when I said that, he was so mad. He was like, he was driving out crazy. I said, and that's what made me bust out laughing, because I didn't know that's what he was waiting for. He was thinking he was gonna find a whole bunch of guns and shit in my house. Bitch, please, I don't need no guns to kill you. You should know that already, Fat Pudgy. I just have to know that you're my enemy. Just let me know you're my enemy, and boy, you are done. That's it. Well, guess what? I know that Trump is my enemy. Ooh, damn. And I said, let's see, since you're out to kill my son, then I'm out, then the Most High is about to kill yours. So let's see. Well, you're the one that wrote it, Trump. You have your son on that book. It's Barron Trump, right? You got his whole body in a clown suit. Why he wearing a clown suit? Because the motherfucker is a fucking clown. But on the back of it is his head, only his head, with the clown thing around. Yeah, because fucking yeah, that's right. Yeah, because if you're out to kill mine, fuck yours. Yours is already dead. You're a Neanderthal on land that's not yours, so you don't mean anything. Putin said it the same way. He said, "Hey, take out Ukraine, because if you're my friend, you'll take them out, because you know they the enemy. You cannot negotiate with that. You can't clean them up. You can't clean them up, Trump. You can't do it. You got to kill him." Trump goes like this. Okay, but can we please spare the lives of those that surrendered? Now you just sealed your fate, Trump. You your dumb ass. You should have never said that. Because in the Bible, I'm just saying, because I wrote it. I wrote the right part of it. I didn't wrote the infiltration part. It's me and some other females. We wrote that because we are the church. It's even said it in this woman's book. I don't have it, but anyway, we're the church. We're the walking church. We're like a walking alchemist of the Bible and the church, of what's right, of righteousness, right? Of what's right. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. If you're wrong, you're dead. If you're right, you're all right. You're right. But Trump is wrong. He's dead wrong, because he's wasting time. He's talking about some other shit that doesn't mean anything. Like, why this whole time was you going back and forth with Ukraine while the indigenous women and men are in homeless shelters, being ruled over by pencil neck Adam Shifty Schiff that you hate? If you hate him so much, why you didn't make no citizens arrest? Yeah, because you a motherfucking cheeseburger eating ass fraud, Trump. I'm just letting you know. Right off the bat, you're not going to make it. You and your people are not going to make it, Trump. You're not going to survive. You're already being exposed. So what you're going to do, because I already told you to do it, because you're going to do it, Trump, because I told you to do it, you're going to do it, is that you're going to get a hold of my attorneys, and you're going to rip them a new asshole. Yeah, because I don't have my attorneys anymore. I don't even talk to the motherfuckers no more. They didn't excuse themselves off the case because they're still stealing the fucking money. Okay, so what you're gonna do is, Patel, I'm telling you to go ahead and go to them. Bring big balls and what you call yourself, Doge, big balls, and what is it? Big balls, and it was something else. Was it? What was it? Oh, it was another name. But anyway, you call yourself Big Balls. Go on down there to my attorneys and do your big ball work over there. You know what you be doing, because you know what you do. See, Trump be taking out his enemies. I mean, he go out and he kill his enemy. He really do. He kills his enemies. Why you can't kill my enemies, Trump? Why you can't take out my enemies? Yeah, because you're only taking out your enemies and not mine. And that's the problem. You're only taking out your fat fucking enemies and you're not taking out mine. And this is why you're going to die. You have to die, Trump. But first, you have to be a fat, guilty fucking pig that you are, Trump, because you're a fat, guilty fucking pig. Yes, you are, because you know what's been going on and you ain't saying shit. You know what the hell is going on. You and Elon, that motherfucking AI. Let me tell you something. My God, I gotta go because I gotta go downstairs. Okay, I gotta go downstairs and smoke my smoky smoke and tokey toke. But before I do that, let me get my stuff together. Before I go downstairs, I just want to let you know that Trump ain't nothing but a piece of shit. He ain't nothing but a big fat liar. And somebody went on my comment talking about, oh, well, you was all up Trump's ass. I wasn't up on Trump's ass. I wasn't. I was telling him what to do, dumb bitch. Shit, don't worry about it. You're just the 2/3 anyway. Trust me. The majority of that surrounds me are the 2/3. The 2/3 are the ones that's gonna die. There's going to be bombs. It's going to be hitting. Vladimir Putin hates you, motherfucking 2/3. Yeah. White, black, Mexican, don't matter. If you're the 2/3, man, you got it coming. 2/3 is where you just don't know shit. Just stupid. Just don't know shit. Just walking around dumb and shit. You know, you got your enemies. You're with your enemies. You know, I'm telling Trump what to do. You don't vote for these bitches. You never. I hope none of y'all voted for. You don't vote. You don't vote for nothing. You know, how are you going to vote? You're voting for your enemies? No, you tell your enemy, hey, my mother owned this land. This is mine. Yeah, this is mine. And here's the proof. And if they say no, or they don't say nothing to you, or they just ignore you, then you make videos or you send letters saying, hey, if you don't come up off this shit, I'm just going to go ahead and meditate to the Most High that he burns your whole neighborhood out. And that's why, you know, North and South Carolina has been flooded and burnt out because other people are praying to the Most High to burn out the areas. You have to talk to the Most High. Say to the highest of all highs, please burn out Mar-a-Lago estate and his whole fucking family for not doing what I say. Please burn his whole family out to the highest of all highs. Burn out Elon Musk's area. Burn out all of the Democrats' house, where all of the Democrats and all of the police department, burn them, kill them, destroy them. I don't know how you're going to do it, Most High. I really don't know how you're going to do it, Most High, but destroy every police officer, every court judge that you see in America. Just kill them outright. I don't know how. I don't know how you're going to kill Trump's family. I don't know how you're going to murder his family, but murder his whole family so that he and everybody can understand that the Most High is not playing around with you bitches. We're not playing. Give us our estate so that we can get to because the promised land is right where we're at. And you're saying that you own the land and that you're saying some other shit about Ukraine, Trump, and, you know, Elon, y'all talking about some other shit. And we over here suffering on our own land. So we're saying to you that if you don't hurry up, you're going to die in the worst way, you and your motherfucking family. So you cherish your son, right? We don't give a fuck about Barron Trump. I'd rather see his head on a platter just to show you how serious we are because we don't give a fuck about you, Trump. I don't give a fuck about you or your whole fucking family. Do you understand? Because as long as my family is dying by Karen Bass, the Coon, and Pencil Neck, Adam Shifty Shift, as long as my family and I are homeless and we're okay, as long as you didn't make a citizen's arrest on these motherfuckers, then you're trash. The Most High sees you as trash. Vladimir sees you as trash. Yeah, and it's funny. 20 years ago, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Roy Jones is his best friend, and he's been training because Vladimir Putin. He loves boxer Roy Jones. That's his best friend, and for 20 years he's been training his people. Yeah, so it's like it's just I don't know. I'm just being honest with you. Trump is looking like a goddamn faggot right now. That motherfucker looking really weak right now. I mean, why am I upset? Because this whole time he knew. He's looking. He's looking. He's sending these motherfucking fucking cars and shit, these goddamn Tesla cars, and looking at our misery and not doing a damn thing. You know how frustrating that is? That's an abomination to see a Neanderthal. He calls Pocahontas a Neanderthal. Why are you talking about her? She do have tight cheekbones. And of course she's from the Caucasus Mountains. But let her have her fantasy. Okay? Let her have her fantasy. Let the old bitch have her fantasy, Trump. Because you're not doing shit about it while you calling her Pocahontas. Huh? Let her have her fantasy. Let her believe that she's part of it. She ain't part of shit. Ooh, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, okay. She ain't, what the fuck? She's from the Caucasus Mountains. But you talking about her, but you not no better than her. Because you're sitting on our misery and you know what's going on. And you sit up here and you went on ahead and you went and talked to all the black people before you were president. You were all in black people's faces, all in the rappers' faces. All the rappers wanted to be like you, Trump. Remember what happened? What happened, Trump? Everybody wanted to be like, you want what happened? What happened to you? Yeah. Because now, of course, we don't vote for you. We don't vote for nobody. We're telling you to give us our shit or die. And that time is on our side and not yours. So all this time that you've been wasting our time, just know that it's just been a notch. It's like being what you call it? Like it just lets the Most High and all of us know how corrupt you are, how corrupt the city mayor, the governors, the senators, each one in every state are just bona fide synagogue of Satan. Absolutely. And that Hitler was 100% correct. He was right. Shit, even when you look at the KKK, they was right. They was talking about killing coons. That's it. Kendrick Lamar was talking about they're not like us. That's right. They're not like us. They're not like us. It's only 144,000, probably in every other state. But because I don't know. I don't know how 144,000, how many in each state, or is it in the world? I don't know, but it's just a few, because the 2/3 are the most evilest people in that, and they're all around us because they're okay with this government system ruling over us while we're indigenous to our land. So we're being forced to pay for food and water. On land that's ours. The tragedy of it all. Who's brown? Have brown in my family too. Oh, let me see. Brown. Yeah. Yeah. Ray Lynn Brown. That's funny. I don't even know. See, she don't have a father. Her and Risha don't have a father. Her other sister has a father. She has a father. Yes. I'm not even going to mention her name. I'm not going to put her out there because she's not even in it. But Risha and Raylyn don't have a father. And so Raylyn named her she just gave her last name Brown. She just named up Brown. Who knows? Probably from some last boyfriend she had. But she don't have a last name because she don't have a father. And now I understand that, some people, they don't, listen, whoever feels like that they don't have a father, it's because they were not supposed to have that father. You're not supposed to have that father. Okay, because you just got to look at it how it is. If he was never in your life, you were never supposed to have that man in your life. Then he don't deserve you. He don't deserve you. So don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. But I'm just saying, because whatever. I'm just saying. But that's why it's important that when a father has some children, make sure you stay with your children. Make sure you stay with your children, because when you leave your children, great karma will happen to you. Great karma is going to happen to you. I'm just letting you know. But my father, we grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where everybody had a father. I don't know anybody that didn't have a father except for Raylyn and Risha. Bitch. Anyway, Okay, so yeah, I don't know. They're gonna die anyway. The bitches are gonna die. I can't wait till they die. I can't wait. This is gonna be so great. Listen, fat Michael Wright that killed his daughter, and skinny retarded ass Orally Wright, that bitch that killed her daughter, both of those bitches. Okay, so what they did was they embezzled my estate for 48 years, stole, they killed my father. They murdered my father. So Michael Wright murdered my father. Yes, and then stole his estate. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, okay. I know it gets deeper than that. Hold on. Now, before my father was murdered, um, by our now Michael Wright is our cousin. Supposed to be our cousin. It is his sister's nephew that murdered my father. Right. Okay. So for his inheritance. So the city mayor is so happy to go, oh, yeah, we found, hi, Michael. Now, Michael is known for raping and killing children. This is what he do. He killed his child. Before he killed his child, he raped other children. Well, the city mayor in Michigan have him taking care of him and having him to embezzle my estate because my father was murdered. So in the hospital, he was murdered in the hospital because Michael went and visited him and he murdered him in the hospital. Okay, so for those who don't know now, you know. Okay. Now, when that happened, he embezzled the estate with the city mayor. That's how the city mayor and the county goes into that. They murder the heirs. I'm the heir. My brother's the oldest heir. I'm the oldest heir. My sister's brother. Four of us. Four of us. We are the only heirs that owns 3,000 acres of Stillwater. I have to tell this because it has to be out. It has to be out. I have to tell the truth. I have to tell what's going on, so that Trump can understand why I made that other video. Why I said that you're the one that murdered your own son because he's a fucking clown like he is. Because if you're trying to kill my son, then I'll try to kill yours, Trump. So that's why I made that video about your son dying because he's supposed to die. Because if you're trying to kill mine, I'm going to try to kill yours by the Most High doing. The Most High is going to kill your family. So that's why I made that video. But I'm just saying, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, then this is what happens. It's the consequences that Trump, Elon, and Musk have to understand, that if you do not do what you're supposed to do and get to the real enemies. And I sent you the proposal, Trump, DOGE, I sent you that. And Patel, I sent you that proposal. Patel, you already have it. You got it. You reading it. You got it. You better do the right thing, Patel, because you're over Trump. Yes, you're over all of them because you're Esau. I'm over you. Okay, right? I'm over you because you're Esau. Remember, we are over you because we are the golden race. The rise of the golden race is what's happening, not the age of the golden, like not the what did you say, the golden age? It's not the golden age, you dumb idiot. This is why Trump is the Antichrist, because he knows that it's the rise of the golden race, not the golden age. He knows it's the rise of the golden race of us, because we're what does gold look like? It looks like this color. This color. This is what gold looks like. Yeah, and gingerbread. Gingerbread color comes in all dark. Gold comes in dark. Gold comes in black tea. That's liquid gold. That's petroleum. Then gold comes in gold. And then the gold even is really dark black. Gold itself is dark. Yeah, because I used to sift. We'll sift for gold when we get to the promised land right here. And we are already in the promised land. What we're doing is that we're exposing, just like Dominique said, she's so true. She's so right. Dominique ain't lying. She's telling the truth now. She's telling the truth. I'm exposing what needs to be exposed so that the Most High can see who to murder and get rid of. Because I'm all about murdering and killing the ones that's in the way of getting to the promised land. If you're in the way of us getting to the promised land, then you will die. You're gonna die by my wrath. You're just gonna do it. You're gonna die because you're in the way, and that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gotta happen. Because how are we gonna get else to the promised land other than killing you motherfuckers? You gotta die. So I have to summons the Most High to kill you people out of your fucking state, and that's what's happening. That's why South Carolina, because I'm not the only one. Y'all been praying. And let me see. Let's see. Oh, and this is what happened to California. So this is what happened when they burned. Now, they burned everywhere around me. They didn't touch Hollywood because I'm right here. Now, why did that happen? Because Adam Shifty Shift, that bitch. Let me tell you what happened. Okay. So when Trump, before he became president, when he was coming in president, he had to burn out all his enemies because his most enemies are in California. That's where his enemies at. This is where my enemies at are in California. So he burned them out to make the land, because that's where it's going to have the army between the, because they're going to bring China shit over to, Russia stuff over into Malibu, Pacific Palisades, right here, right here. Yeah, it's gonna be war right here, because Trump got to lure out every single white person, every single white cop, every single white judge, and they got to fight over there and die. They got to fight God and die. So they're gonna meet up with Vladimir Putin and the Iranians over there. So it's gonna start from Malibu to China, because China is going to go to war with America. And so, yeah, because that's what have to happen. They're going to come over here, and then that's why he burnt out, or the Most High burnt out Pacific Palisades all the way up to Ventura, to where Kim Kardashian is at, over in Zuma Beach over there. So all along there is burnt. That is for the army. That is for Putin and them to come here, because he got to destroy you motherfuckers. So they're coming over here, and it'll be this year. And while that's happening, so I'm going to have my housing, because, well, my attorneys is saying that my bill is due. They've been charging me $3,500 an hour since July of last year. That's how much money is in my estate. I'm talking about 1.1 billion. That's chump change. Listen, $3,500 an hour since July. They've been charging me. That's how much money. That's how much money they know that's in my estate. Because what, the attorney would charge you $3,500 an hour since July of last year. And they said, well, my bill date is March the 23rd of this year, so I got to pay that bill. I'm not. They already taking it out, aren't they? Aren't they Trump? Aren't you Trump? Aren't you already taking it out? Yeah, because you already seen the bill of my attorney, that you already, because I showed you the inventory. I sent you the inventory. I showed you Patel, how they're charging me that much money for my estate. We're talking about 1.1 billion is what Olivia and Thomas said, because Thomas is my attorney. Remember doubting Thomas? Well, he didn't doubt. He just stole. So when doubting Thomas in the Bible was doubting Jesus, he was doubting. Do you have it? Let me see if you got it so I can steal it. That's what Thomas did. This is real shit. Like the shit that happened in the Bible, it's all happening in real life. Okay, so my lawyer is Thomas. Thomas was supposed to believe in me. Not only did he believe in me, but he stole from me. So he's doing it to this day. And he's from Seif, Reich and Associates in Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan, and Southfield, Michigan. Okay, I'll give you their number. Because you can call them and cuss them out. You can say anything. Hey, bitch, give Catherine Irvin her estate, bitch. You can say anything. Seif is spelled THAV and then comma Reich, RYKE, and then Associates. Seif, Reich, and Associates. Their number starts with like I don't have it written down. It starts with a 248 number, and the last digit is 1111. So look them up. Call them and say, hey, give back Catherine Irvin's estate. Why are you embezzling her estate? Just call them and cuss them out. You can say whatever you want to say. Yep. Make sure you say my name now, because I didn't call them. You did. I'm calling on the behalf of Catherine Irvin, you son of a bitch. Give her estate. We're going to come over there and murder all you motherfuckers. You can say that. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. Yeah, you can tell it to Trump. Say, hey, Trump, what's going on? The fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, just email him. Go on his thing and go on his web page, and you can fill out the form. Listen, when I fill out the form, I let them know who I am, where I live at. Here's my phone number. Here's my email. Come see me. Because there's no way in hell that I will be afraid of some fat cheeseburger eating Neanderthal. Never. Never would I be afraid of a fat cheeseburger eating motherfucker. You're a fucking parasite. Who the fuck is afraid of what the fuck? You don't have an army. You don't have an army, Trump. You don't have anybody. You don't have nobody. And even if you did have an army, would you going to come get me? Well, then why didn't you come get me before? When you saw me, when you know who I see, because Trump knows who I am. And the motherfucker don't have guts enough to just come and gun me down now. But then why don't you just hurry up and do it? Because you can't. Because you can't. Well, since you can't, then you might as well just if it's just real simple. Just give me my shit, and then you won't have a problem. But as long as you are holding my shit, then you're going to have problems. You're going to be drawn out to a war you can't defeat, you can't fight. You're going to be scared to go to this war because Putin is, you finna fight Putin, people. You finna fight Putin. You finna fight the Israelis. You finna fight Iran and China. You're not going to want to fight this war, but you have to. Why? Because you always wanted to be Captain America, remember? You always wanted to be Captain America. Yeah. You stole the shield, the vibranium shield from the Atlanta Falcons, in which you had to give back because you got to give it back. You got to give it back. Wow. I spent a whole hour on this thing. I got to go. Supreme Rising. Thank you. Machiavelli. Oh my goodness. I remember. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. I really do. Yeah. Oh, Dominique said, yes, I did that. I know that's right. Dominique, that's right. Because Dominique, listen, Dominique wrote to she wrote to my enemies, which is your enemies, the city mayor and shit, and she cussed them out. And so did all of my other followers. I'm so happy y'all did. I mean, I'm so happy y'all wrote to them and told them. You can email them, you can call them, you can say, listen, and you make sure you say my name, because I want you to say my name. So I want them to know that I'm calling on the behalf of Catherine Irvin. If you don't hand over her estate, she's going to send the Most High to murder you and your children. Click. There's nothing wrong with that, because it's true. It's true. It's true. And you might say, Kathy, why you hate Trump so much? It's not, well, I don't hate him. It's just that I don't care. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't care. I never did. I don't care about none of them. I just want him to do what I told him to do. Do what I told him to do. And if I discover that you've been waiting and holding this out this whole time because you've been waiting for me to die, oh, I'm here to tell you I can't die. You should already know that. You supposed to die. You're gonna see. It's your turn. It's your turn to die, not me. You're in your last days. I'm not in my last days. This is just the beginning. So I'm at the beginning of my reign supreme. I'm gonna reign supreme, and so it's time for you to die. So you just have to do what the fuck I say, and because I am an Aries, and my birthday is April 10th. And I'm, the goddess of war. And I don't mean I'm mean. I'm not mean. I'm not like warring where I'm just mean to everybody. I just want to destroy those that's trying to destroy me. That's all. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Oh, well, see, that's the thing. You don't have to raise money. It's not about raising money. That's why I don't even talk about Cash App. I ain't got no Cash App on my, don't worry about it. I don't want no money. It's not that, because I'm already in this shelter. I'm in a homeless shelter. You can't get any lower to where I'm at. So I don't want money. Because what I do is I put $1 underneath my shoe here in my shoe, so I can step on what is oppressing it from me. So I'm constantly stepping on the enemy, and that's how my inheritance came about. When I put the $1 underneath my shoe, right, like in the sole of my feet, and I'm stepping on them, that's how my inheritance came. That's how I found I don't know, my brother came to me and say, oh, you got this, you got that. So that's how I got my attorney, because the money will come another way. When you suppress what's keeping it from you, your money's going to come, and it's honest money because it's your land. So no, we're not going to raise any money. We're not going to raise no money for me. No, what we're going to do is we're going to work as the Most High. So whatever we want, it's just going to happen. And that's just what's happening, because this is what's going on. See, because so we had to waste this time last year. So all this time had to happen. We had to waste a whole year. I know I had to make those videos. I had to go through all of this. I had to go to jail. I had to show you guys how corrupt the city mayor is. Every city mayor in the United States is the worst parasite on the earth. Ain't nobody worse than the senator, the governor, and the city mayor. There's nothing worse than that. And Hitler was 100% correct. He was right. He was 100% correct. There's no lying in that man. And we killed ourselves when we went against him. So the Red Tails, the army of the Red Tails, the black people, they went ahead and they didn't kill Trump. Trump escaped. He went down in Argentina and married a black woman and had 2 kids by her. Hitler did. So he escaped. But the Red Tails killed the German army because no white person, no white army can defeat a black army. You know, that now a white army will be defeated always. Always they'll be defeated if they don't have a black army in there. If they don't have black people in their army, they're gonna die. They're gonna die. Every white army, they're gonna die. They're gonna kill themselves, and they do. But if you got black people in there, then that's why Putin told Trump, you can't have no black men in your army. And that's why Trump says, okay, no black men can come into the military anymore. That's right, because you stupid coon. You're going to die in a war that's not yours, you dumbass. Sit your ass down. Or better yet, go to war. Go to war and die. Shit. But anyway, because the coons are going to die in the 2/3. Okay, so the 2/3 are going to die. Within that are all coon. We're talking about black people that are in your family that you think is your cousins. People that did you wrong. Your friends that you think are your friends. Oh, man, they're going to die. Because you're going to discover how they were your enemy the whole time. Or maybe you already discovered and you just don't know how they're going to die. Well, guess what? They're already dying by the fact that they went against you. That's how they're dying. Like, damn, you just fucked yourself because I'm the righteous one. How you going to go against me? So that's how they're dying. Just by them being themselves. Just by them just being them. It's like, well, damn. I don't have but one friend. And I don't even know if I have that. So you have to be true to yourself. It's just you. It's just me, myself, and I in this bitch. And just, and hold tight to not hold tight to the friends that you do have, but the ones that you have, just make sure they're all right and everything. Because I have friends right down here where, there's like 4 of them. And they don't know anything. They don't know. They're unconscious. Poor things. They don't even know a war is about to happen. They have no idea. They don't even know. God, I feel sorry for them. I really do. I feel sorry. I'm gonna make sure that they're close to me when this war pops off. I'm gonna make sure that they're with me because we're gonna get to the promised land. Okay, I'm saying, but I just want to let you know that the Hollywood, the Hollywood mountain. But behind that mountain, that's the promised land. They've been holding out on us the whole time. Yes, they have. They've been holding out. It's oh man. And Adam Shifty Shift is holding that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Trump got to go ahead and arrest because Trump, you was talking about Adam Shifty Shift, talking about how he pencil neck this and pencil neck that. Maybe you're a fluffer for what you're about to do to Adam Shifty Shift. Maybe I'm speaking too soon, huh? Maybe you're just a motherfucking fluffer for what's going to happen to Adam Shifty Shift. Okay, well then hurry up. Hurry up and do it. Get rid of Adam Shifty Shift that's ruling over this. Yeah, do the damn thing. Okay, and then Karen Bass, that coon bitch. She's running this facility. In this facility, they have you roommating in the same room. You're sharing the same bathroom with a man that likes to wear a dress. Mentally ill patients that's coming right off the street with illnesses and sicknesses. Gay people, gay people, all in one building. And this is the YWCA Hollywood Women's Center, where it's all strictly for women, real women like myself, real women who is strictly dickly. You know what I'm saying? Strictly dickly. Yeah, I'm saying, because I love my man. You know what I'm saying? I love men. I just have not been with a man in over, I don't know, maybe 15 years. Seriously. I know I'm weird. I'm just weird like that. But I haven't been with a man for about 15 years straight because I've been so focused on my stuff. And I feel like, having a man right now is a distraction. And besides, I haven't found a warrior that's about the same as me or greater. I want him to be greater than me, like more warrior than me. Ooh, no, because then he would probably be insane at that point. No, he's fine. Just be on the level of me. Just be normal. Just be normal. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, that's besides the point. The point is, what I'm trying to say is that I want this, I just want him to be him. You just be you, but you just understand who is your enemy. That's all I want you to do, sugar. Just understand who your enemy is. That's all I want you to do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, so you might say, well, Ketty, why you ain't been with no man for 15 years? Because, they don't know nothing right now. And guess what? The men that do know, I have great love for them because they have great patience. They are waiting they're thinking, and they're thinking about the Most High, saying, like saying, hey man, when you going to avenge our death? So the men out there is really, really waiting, but it's the woman that has to spark this, the woman. And so I'm just praying to the Most High to allow me to make it happen, to where something horrible will happen to Trump, and something horrible will happen to Elon Musk and his son, and something horrible will happen to Trump and his family. Because if something's already, oh, did I tell you my son was kidnapped for 7 months? Did I tell you? Okay, so while I'm in this homeless shelter, I'm separated from my kids. So this is why I want something horrible to happen to him and his son, because my son was kidnapped and he has autism, so he didn't know he was kidnapped. He didn't know he was kidnapped for 7 months. They worked him. They didn't pay him. And I'm in this homeless shelter, and I'm separated because they don't allow boys to live with their mothers in this homeless shelter. And when you call out to go to another homeless shelter, they deny you of it. So they trap me here, right? So at the same time, they kidnapped my son, some white cop kidnapped my son, a white police officer and I told the FBI, I gave them the whole report in Las Vegas. They kidnapped my son. When he discovered that he was kidnapped, because I said, Cuba, what do you mean? You was working at this brewery with something, you was loading up some stuff, and for 7 months, and they didn't pay you? Well, no, they will give me $50 here and $50 there, but I'm fine. No, Cuba, you're not fine. You got to get out of there now. Who got you over there? Who is that? Well, Brandon, they stole my PlayStation, and it's like, and my son is 22 years old. He has autism, but you can never tell. You just know that it's like, okay, Cuba, you just have to. Okay, so anyway, what happened was Cuba told his kidnapper, because so Cuba is like Patrick from SpongeBob. When Patrick discovers that he's being kidnapped or somebody's going to kill him, that's when Patrick turns into this beast and turns into a beast and tries to kill the person. So what had happened was he told the kidnapper that he didn't know was kidnapping him. I'm going to go to my mother's or my brother's house right now, so I'm going to go leave. And then the kidnapper said, hey, you don't have any family, because you don't have any family here. So, I mean, you don't have no family, so you don't have no family to go to. So, and then my son said, yes, I do. I have family. I'm going to my parents' house. So we sent for our friend to go get Cuba. Our friend is 7'1". He's huge, big, huge football player. But anyway, he came to go pick up Cuba. Now, Cuba didn't know he was being kidnapped. So his kidnappers pulled out a gun and said, you're not going anywhere, and started to beat my son over the head with it. And blood was coming out. So my son was stunned. And when he got to his feet, my son realized he was being attacked and that he was being kidnapped. My son turned into Naruto that he says he is, and he basically destroyed this man. I mean, this man ran out of the building crying. He called his wife. His wife picked him up. He was bleeding out of his mouth and his chest, because my son didn't know he was being kidnapped. And when I said, yes, Cuba, you're being kidnapped, please get away. You have to kill this man. Do whatever you got to do. The man pulled out a gun, and my son took the gun and somehow bent the hand back or whatever, because he was beating my son over the head with it. But then my son had got him, and then my son beat him damn near half to death in the apartment where the man ran out. His wife was already on her way, so he ran out to the car. When they got in the car, my son, the one that I sent for Cuba, the big 7-foot tall man that my daughter grew up with, came to Cuba's rescue and was like, oh my God, Cuba, what happened? Oh my God, what happened? And then Cuba said, that motherfucker that my boss tried to attack me. Now, Cuba don't know he was being kidnapped. He attacked me. I'm trying to go home. He attacked me. You don't understand that you're being kidnapped, Cuba. You've been kidnapped for 7 months and didn't even know it. I didn't even know it. So then the man is in the car coming towards both Cuba and tried to run Cuba and my friend, Cuba's friend, off over with the car. So they get out of the way. So he drives. So his kidnapper drives away, and Cuba calls the police. The police comes and takes Cuba to the hospital because of his injuries. And I have pictures of his wounds right now. His pictures of Cuba and of his head wounds, him for being in the hospital. Now, who kidnapped my son? A police officer. Because we're being targeted, and Trump knows all about it, and he's in on it. So he's in on it murdering my son, but my son got away, and he's safe, and he's with, some family. So, and so he's safe. But the simple fact is that now this happened last year in November. They tried to run my daughter off the road because they thought that she was me because we have the exact same name. They thought that was me driving up and down going to work, and that was not me. And they ran her off the road, tried to kill her. So who knew about Trump knows about this? That's what I'm saying. He is the Antichrist against God's chosen. And he goes, I'm the chosen one. No, you're the chosen one to lead all of your white Neanderthals out to war, out to go to war and to die. You're only here to bring your people out of this country, out of our land, to die. So you're going to lead your people, Trump, to war. Okay? You're going to lead them. And then we're going to be here left with our dead ass cousins to murder and coons to murder. We're going to have such a good time. This is our life. Our life is going to be like getting to the promised land, killing coon and killing our cousins. Killing them outright. I mean, we're going to hang them on trees. We're going to skin them. We're going to skin them. We're going to skin they skin down. And then we're going to roll them in salt. We're going to roll them in salt and hang them on a steel pole. That's what we're going to do with our cousins. Yep. And I'm only taking 5 of them with me to the promised land. Only 5 out of all of my cousins from the mother's side to the father's side ain't coming, only but 5. Let me see. Wait. Let me see. Yeah. 5 cousins only out of all the cousins that I have is only 5 is coming with me. 5 is coming with me and my brother. The rest is going to die in the worst way. We're going to make sure that if they don't go to prison, we're going to find them. We're going to find them bitches. We're going to kill them. We're going to kill you, bitch. We're going to kill you bitches. You so fucking dead. Bitch, you better. This is what's going to happen. They better go to prison because when they go to prison, they just going to, there'll be like a couple of women jumping on them every now and then. They'll go ahead and defend themselves or whatever. But it ain't going to be, you're going to survive in prison. You're going to survive in prison. But if you left out here, out in the street, we could just find you. Bitch. Shit, we not finna just kill you. No, it's not gonna be a quick death for you. Raylan, Risha, bitch. Fat Mike, he's not even gonna make it to prison. They're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it. No, his wife ain't gonna make it. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. Because why is it that Trump and these police officers got it where we can't take out our own enemy? Yes, we are gonna take out our own enemy. We're going to take out our motherfucking cousins. We're going to kill these bitches in front of you motherfuckers. We're going to kill you in front of the cops. And we're going to kill the cops. Because Putin said to Trump and to Tucker Carlson, you're going to have to bow down to black people because they are the messiahs of this land and they live in America. We have the portraits here in Russia, but they live in America and you're going to have to bow down and worship. Because the Most High is not playing with you. And Vladimir Putin declared war on Trump. They declared war on America. That if you do not bow down and worship to the Messiah, to the golden race, you will die by the Most High. Okay? In any kind of way that you're going to die, we don't know how, but you're just going to do that. You're just going to be drawn to where your death is imminent, where it's there. That's where it's going. And then you're going to be contained. You have to be contained, but the rest of you that's going to be left, you're going to be contained. Yeah, you're going to be hunted and contained because you have to be contained. We can't let none of you motherfuckers just roam free. Now, so what's going to happen to my cousins is that they're going to die and they're going to go see their mother and their mother. They're going to see their mother. Because my aunts and uncles are all dead. They're all passed away. And they're going to see their mother. So So my cousins are going to die. They're going to be murdered. That's just for sure. They're going to be murdered. We're going to murder them if they don't go to prison. They're going to be murdered. We're going to make sure of that. And when they do, they're going to see their mother. Now, their mother was a no good ass bitch. She literally stole from. She married a man and then damn near then murdered him and got his insurance policy. So they're going to be trapped with their own mother. Because the mother is burning in hell right now. Oh yeah, that bitch is burning. You know she's burning. And I liked her. She was a nice aunt, but she's not. She went against her own brother. She went against my father. She went against his own estate. When all she could have did was ask. There was nothing. Nobody could have stopped me. I would have gave them the house and money. They would have had money and house. Anything they needed, they would have had that. And we're talking about 1.1 billion every year that I get. Why would I not give my cousins what they needed? Why would I not? Why would I not? I forget when I can give a perfectly good stranger a brand new RV to travel from one place to another. Obviously, I can give my cousins anything they want, right? Not these cousins. Can't give these cousins because they were never meant to have it. They were never meant to have it. They were never meant to have shit. And since they were groveling over it the whole time, that was their little fame and fortune. So you waited all this time. You got the estate for like what? 8 years? You got that for 8 years? And then you ended up being guilty for embezzlement, and now you have run the risk of either going to prison or staying out and then dying, because that's what's going to happen. We're going to get you. We're going to get you. Yeah, we're going to get you. Okay, so let me go ahead and go outside and stuff, because it's judgment on all enemies. And enemies include cousins and just anybody, cousins, a person that calls himself the president of the United States, which he ain't shit. And because he bullshitting. Vladimir Putin know he bullshitting. So let me go ahead and get off this thing. But just know what's going on. Okay, is that we are in our promised land. It's just that they're just now figuring out that the Most High is not playing, because Kendrick Lamar said it on the halftime. He said, "I'm gonna take you up to God and hit you with that fire." And this is what happened. People in Hollywood here, they were burnt all around, like all in LA, all by the water. They were all burnt up in their homes. Burnt in their home 3 o'clock in the morning. It's what happened with Stillwater. Burnt 3 o'clock in the morning in their homes. They had to run into the water because the water was licking their back. It was licking their back and jumping on their head and just devouring them. That's how the Most High get down. Yeah, they jump on your ass and burn your ass up. Because Kendrick Lamar said it best. And isn't it funny? And Trump put him on there as a christening. Like, go ahead and tell the truth, Kendrick Lamar. That's one good thing that Trump did, is that because he wouldn't have been able to pull that off. He would not be able to say what he said on that halftime show if it wasn't for Trump. Because the Democratic Party hate all of us. Who is the same between Trump and the Democratic? They both. I think maybe Trump is probably the sneakiest, because he knows that I am of the Most High. He knows that people like me are being oppressed, and he say nothing. He pretend like it's some other shit going on. Oh, look over here. See, I don't know which is worse, the Democrats or him. They about the same. They about the same type of evil. Like why are you talking about Ukraine and some other shit and we suffering over here? And I'm the one that gets people to the promised land. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my $1.1 billion to create the promised land so we all can travel. So I'm going to use my inheritance, because we're going to get to the promised land. Better know that. So what I did was I had went to the Bar Association to file a complaint against my attorneys to fire them. To not only fire them, but to put my estate into a trust fund. That's what I did. Okay, that's what I did Monday. So they got it Monday. They got the papers yesterday. Because they told me, they said, oh, because I told them what happened. I told Michigan Bar Protection client protection fund. That's what it's called. I told them what happened, and they said, hurry up and fill out the application. Send it to Lansing, Michigan, because your attorney's got to be fired. Yeah, I'm like, oh, so I did that. So now they're looking into it right now. So while that's happening, I'm just making this video. While, yeah, because they're going to give me my estate. I'm just letting you know that Trump ain't shit. That motherfucker, he ain't shit. Because if I can get my estate without him and he knows what's going on with me and he not helping me, then what the fuck is you president for? Who are you president for? You are only president for your white people. You are not the president for the Most High. You ain't speaking for me. You ain't speaking for me and mine. Ain't none of you motherfuckers speaking for me and mine. We just gonna get ours. That's what we finna do. We just finna get ours. We finna get ours. We finna be low key too. It ain't gonna be, we're gonna be under the just getting our shit. Because when they bring me my estate, because they're gonna bring it this month. Oh, I'm sorry. Between now and in April, because that's what they said. It's on my, because I owe a bill. They charged $3,500. They're already taken out anyway. But so I owe the bill March 23rd. It's past March 23rd. Because they're stealing the estate, right? Okay, so since Trump knows that, he's stalling. He waiting us. So he's not letting us get to the promised land. So Trump is not letting us get to the promised land. Okay, well then Trump is the criminal. He's the criminal. And that's why his whole family is finna die, because they have to. They got to die right in front of us, because if you out for killing me and mine, then well, we out for killing you and yours. Let me get off this thing, y'all. I've just been rambling. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Let me say goodbye. Dominique, I really appreciate you. Machiavelli, I really appreciate you. Predator style, that's right. Judgment is for real. Judgment is for real. Absolutely. Good to see you, sis. Thank you, Kimberly. I really appreciate that. Guess that's Trump's segregation. Yeah, okay, so Trump's segregation. I don't know who shot Mike Wallace. I don't know who did that. Somebody shot Mike Wallace. That's gonna be in my anyway. But who shot Mike Wallace? Y'all like, who's Mike Wallace? He's the one that says segregation now, segregation tomorrow and forever. Somebody shot that man in the parking lot. Why you shoot that man? Because you know he right. You know he right. We got to have segregation. We got to segregate ourselves from people that look like us but are not of us. We got to separate ourselves from that. And we got to start with our motherfucking family. Yeah, so we already know by the fruits of their labor, we already know what they're about. So they're already separated from us. So since you already know your no good family, your no good cousins, no good, just don't talk to them when you get to the promised land, because you're going to get to the promised land. We're going to get to the promised land. And when you do, don't say shit, because since they're not saying nothing to you now, keep that same energy. Dominique, can I go with you? Dominique gonna be like, look, bitch. Machiavelli gonna be like, no, you can't come with me. I got my own RV. This is my RV. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm finna get my estate this month or next month in April, because this is the date. And I already filled out the application to have my attorney to bring me my estate. Once my estate is given to me, it involves this building. They got to hand this building over. I know. And this place has many rooms. We're gonna decorate it up. We're gonna make it up just the way it was in the original state it was. This place is bad, and it's got so many rooms in here. So from here, it's gonna be from here to the Hollywood Mountain, and we go from Hollywood Mountain from mountain to mountain, from state to state. Now it's only gonna be 25 major states, because it's not gonna be every state, because some states is going to be war, straight up war, and we can't go to there. But we're going to go to the 25 major states. It's going to be where it's all warm and hot at, like from California to Florida, then Tennessee, and then Tennessee. Oh, New York. We got to get New York, because I got some states up in New York, because we have to visit New York. Dominique's in New York. We're going to have Promised Land in her. We're going to go ahead and have it out from we're going to have the Promised Land from New York all the way down to coming down to Florida. then hitting from Florida because Patience, Isis Blue, she's they're in Florida. Patience is in Florida. So from Florida, my daughter's in Florida. And then Texas. So my brother's in Texas and I'm in California. So we're gonna be traveling from from California to Florida to all the way up. We're gonna be traveling. We're gonna be traveling. Now, while that's happening, it's gonna be war. And right, it's gonna be war because that's just what's gonna be. So I'm gonna be getting my estate in April. And I always move around my birthday. My birthday is April 10th. And I always move, like I always be moving around my birthday, either before my birthday or on my birthday. Always. So yeah. Yeah, we finna get to the promised land. Okay, that's right. Because I okay, absolutely. Okay, because that's exactly right. So we're gonna get to New York because I've never been to New York and I always wanted to live in New York. I just wanted to always live in New York. It's just this, but now we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there because they said it. My estate is coming because I still have my attorney, in which he still thinks that it's like, no, you about to be fired, and you're gonna hand over my shit. And my shit involves land in New York because my father married Rosemary. Rosemary was very wealthy with her brother. Her brother are from New York, Long Island, and all in the nice areas. Well, they own property there. Well, all of that property came to my father, so I own property in New York because Rosemary's she died. She died. Oh, I wondered if Michael Wright killed her. Oh shit. Anyway, I don't know, but this happened a long time ago. He might have killed her. I don't. That's why she did too, because they were after my father's estate. My father is very very wealthy. We own like oil estates. So our cousins is mad because we're the oldest heirs and they're not. So they're mad about that. But I would have gave them money. I would have gave them a house. I would have gave them money. All they had to do was just ask me. You just asked me. I would have gave it to you. Why not? But no, you're an evil old bitch. Fuck it. So anyway, let me get off this thing. Okay, so yeah, the cousins murdered my father and my stepmother Rosemary for their inheritance. But now I have it. I have it all. And I'm the rightful one to have it. I'm the rightful heir. And what am I going to do with it? Well, everybody is going to get their own RV. Yes, Machiavelli. Yes, Dominique. You're going to get your own RV. Now, if you can't drive, that's fine. That's fine. Because you're going to be having somebody that you know that's going to drive you, sugar, anywhere you want to go because they're going to have an RV. So everybody going to have their RV. And it's going to start right here where I'm at. And you already know where I stay. 1215 Lodi Place. Lottie, Dottie, da, da, da. Right on the corner of Lexington and Lodi right here. In between Hollywood, but in between Sunset and Vine, like on the corner of Sunset and Vine. You can find me there, sugar. So my television station network is going to be right here on the corner. That's right here. It's still here. The Hollywood Mountain is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Just right here, the Hollywood Mountain. We're going to go up this mountain and over it. And when you see it, y'all going to cry. Y'all going to be like, oh my God. They've been holding out. This the promised land. Yup. And we're going to run down that motherfucker. We're going to run because it's beautiful. It's the promised land right behind this mountain. They been holding out. Adam Shifty Shift. You motherfucker. You's a dead bitch. You pencil neck motherfucker. That's right. That's right. But that's okay. I got to go smoke my smoky. Marijuana only, honey. The finest kush. Let me tell you, we're going to have that. We're not gonna be high going to the promised land because we gotta fight probably too. I don't know, but I know we finna get there. But because people gonna be jealous. The reason why I said we're gonna be fighting, people gonna be jealous. They want to go, and we're gonna be kicking them down. Get your ass down. You can't go with us. Only we going to our promised land. It's right up here. Y'all think I'm playing? You think I'm playing? Please believe me. I'm telling you, just believe in me. Believe in me. You're gonna be all right. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, I got my little, because you know what I'm saying. Make my little. Okay, so just want to make sure. See, I carry my weapons everywhere I go. Oh, these are weapons. Right here. You take this off, take the tip off, and you stabby. Stabby. Now this right here, if I want to write something, this is a crystal. If I write something, I have this next to me when I write, and then I make sure that I smoke my weed, because when I smoke weed and I have my crystal with me, I write, and I send it off, because I don't know, something does something to the brain when you high and shit, right? When you going down, that's when you're going down from that high. That's when all the information comes in. You be like, oh shit, motherfucker, I know that's right. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, to each his own, sugar. To each his own, sugar. These are the crystals. These are crystals. These crystals. Yeah. But the blade is right here. Babby. Stabby. Okay, so I'm going to go, because it's power. It's just power everywhere. All flowing through my veins. I wish a bitch would. So anyway, we're going to see Trump's whole family die. We're gonna see Elon Musk, crazy, his demonic son. We're gonna see that motherfucker probably die with his baby teeth. And you might think, well, he's a baby, he got baby teeth. No, when he's 25, he's gonna still have those baby teeth, and that's the kind of son he just gave birth to. Look at, what's that name? The Prophecy. When you see that old woman climbing up that wall with little baby teeth, that's what he made. Anyway, let me go. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to y'all later. Can't find me where? See, the chat group. What chat group? I got a chat group? I don't have a chat group. Don't. Matthew. I should have brought my glasses. I can't see. Okay, Telegram. Okay, Telegram. Okay, let me get on Telegram. Let me come. Okay, let me do this tomorrow. Let me go on Telegram. Let me go on Telegram tomorrow. I want you to read these papers. It's really like about a 5-page paper. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, y'all got me an idea. I'm gonna get on Telegram. I'm gonna go on Telegram tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. Get on Telegram tomorrow, and then I'm gonna go ahead and load up my papers so y'all can see it. Ooh, and then you can see the promised land. I was there. I was at the mountaintop. Because I was with my friends down there. I said, "Oh, this is some bullshit." Now they didn't even know what the fuck I was talking about. They was like, "Wow, this is so nice." It's like, "Don't, Mitch, this is the promised land. Look at all these." And then they was like, "Yeah, but it's got houses and people live in those houses." I don't give a damn. They finna leave. They finna get about them houses. They getting about them houses, because listen, I own the land. This is what's in the inheritance. In the inheritance that the lawyer got to get, they got to get 3,000 countrywide acres of where I'm at right now. So I own this to the mountain, all the way to the mountain. So I'm going to cut that in half, and then sections of it is going to be in Tennessee, Florida. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to have the land, but my grandmother owns the land right here, Lillian. They named the street after her. It's on the deed in the Oklahoma Stillwater, and Stillwater burned. Well, you ain't got no papers. Yes, it is. The papers I got my papers, and the Stillwater still have the papers too. Just because you burnt down the buildings don't mean the papers is not there. It's in the ethers. Just type in, and you can pull up the same deeds that's on there. You can still pull it up. So this is what the lawyer have to confiscate. They got to confiscate the city of Los Angeles and hand it over to me. They got to confiscate the city of Stillwater and hand it over to me, because they gave Brewster's Beach his beach. I mean, they gave Brewster his beach. You know, Brewster Beach in California. They gave him back his whole beach, because you want to know why? It was contaminated with radiation, and he had to resell it. He resold it and bought another beach down the way. Got a nice restaurant there, hotels and stuff. Brewster Beach is still, yeah. So they give you your stuff. You just have to apply for it. And I did. And now I have, so the attorneys is in trouble, because they're guilty of stealing my estate. And now the Michigan Bar Association is saying, not only are you going to hand it over, Thomas, but you're going to prison, Thomas. And I get my stuff, because remember, in the movie Captain America, they handed the shield back to the Atlanta Falcon, and I am the Falcon. So the Aries is a Falcon. Okay, that's the sign of a falcon. So it's not the ram. That's a European thing going on there. It's not the ram, but it kind of is the ram, but it's really the falcon. And they gave the falcon back its shield. And so now they're going to give me back my estate, which I am the creator of the promised land because that's just what I do. Okay, so that's where we're going to go. So it's going to be this year. It's going to be probably April, of course. Of course, it's going to be April. You're going to see me in the video, and then I'm going to give you the address. And I'm going to say, listen, come to my address. Come here right now. When you hear me say that, then I'm going to ask you for your Cash App. I'm going to ask you for your Cash App. I'm going to send you $5,000 for you to bring your butt over here. Your babies and all, honey. Wife, husband and all, whatever you have, bring them. And you come here and you help me create the promised land. And we're gonna walk up there together because it's right this 5 blocks. We finna ride up there. We finna have our RVs. I'm gonna have RVs out here. We're gonna have brand new RVs out here. Yeah, and it's gonna be the kind where those new, well, I don't want, not the Tesla ones, no. We're gonna have to get the new ones because I don't know what's up with Tesla because I heard they be going by themselves and shit. Them cars be going off the we just gonna have to get some really good RVs and y'all gonna help me get that because we're gonna pick it out and we just get it. We just have it. And it's not about having money. It's like we'll have the money. So I'll have the money, I'll pay for it. But it's like everything is free because everything is free. So it's 1.1 billion a year is what I get. So we're not going to be dealing with money. We're just going to deal with our cars. I'm going to give you a card, right? You have a card. My children have it. My family have it. We have our own cars, and we go anywhere we want to. We buy stuff, but then we also travel. So we'll be doing that, and you're going to be, and we're going to have this off of my estate. If you didn't get your estate, don't you worry. We gonna be together. We gonna be together on riding on our inheritance because this is our land and this is our stuff. Now, the reason why I say the 1.1 billion, I told them that I wanted to donate 1.1 billion to secure the land only, just secure the land. So Doge would have to bring some army or something to secure the land. Basically, get rid of all of the cops and all these awful people, get them out of my neighborhood. That's what I wanted to do. But since they don't understand, just don't worry about it. We're gonna use our money to secure our land because I was gonna donate to Doge and them to just secure the land. I'm talking about when I say 1.1 billion. They have to secure the land, meaning they have to have their own army. They have to do exactly what we say. When we travel, we got to make sure that they are not stopping us. The police ain't stopping us. If they try to stop us, they will be destroyed on spot because that's what that $1 billion is for. I'm paying you to destroy every fucking cop that tries to come against us. So that's what I wanted to use the 1.1 billion because you can't do nothing with that money. Our money is the land, gold, and resources that we built on the land. Money don't we can't do nothing with that, but to secure the land. We can only donate to these motherfuckers. Here, Doge, whatever the fuck. Here's your, because that's what they grovel over. You grovel over the money. Okay, here, take the money. I hope you choke on it. Take the 1.1 billion. Take this money because you're going to secure the land. Now, what do we get? We get everything. Everything. With everything, anything you ever desire, what you want. We're going to build some spaceships. We will have the resources to do that because they got to secure the land. We have to get the resources off the ground out of our ground to create these cars, to create these spaceships, to create farms and shit. We're using our resources from our land, and we're hiring our people, farmers, people that know how to till the land. We're hiring our people. We're not hiring nobody outside. We're hiring our people. And everything is free. Because when I say 1.1 billion will be donated or it should be donated to the ones that can help secure the land. And what land? We're talking about the land that we roam from Florida to California and to outside this country. We're gonna be going to, because I heard that Israel is going. No, I heard that in Egypt they're gonna be moved out of there, and then we can just occupy the land and just turn it back to what it used to be, where we used to. And then South America, got we're gonna fix it up. I'm just saying this is a possibility that you can do when you have your own inheritance. Yeah, that's right. Shia and the Jetsons, we will travel from, and that's what we're gonna be doing. That's what I'm gonna buy for us. That's what I'm gonna buy for us. I'm gonna buy that for us. And we're gonna be traveling, and it's just gonna be a few of us. It's only gonna be a few. It really is. Yep, it's gonna be a few because, yeah. And then you can pick whoever you want to get Jetsons because you believe in them. That you believe that they'll be worthy. They won't. They're of righteousness, and we only give the Jetsons to people who are righteous. That's it. Found what? Oh, the Jets. Okay. Oh, she and the Jetsons. That is my Telegram. Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go on Telegram later, but I'm gonna go downstairs. But I just wanted to just give a heads up on what's going on. I'm just really excited because I know I'm going to get it finally, and that I know that my enemies are going to fall and that my enemies are going to die. I'm just so happy about that. That's what I'm really, because when your enemies die and they fall, then that means you're going to get to where you want to get to, because your enemies is suppressing your land and your money this whole time. And for you to get free, you got to kill your enemies. And it could, and in my case, my enemies are, well, I don't have any enemies no more because they're all really exposed and they're going to be locked up. So I guess it's just time. I just have to wait. But my enemies were my cousins, and were the city people that's still invested in the attorneys that's still investing in the estate, but they're exposed now. So now it's nothing but time and opportunity to move forward now to greater things, because they're going to be exposed. They're exposed now for me making this video. Trump and them is watching from the video that I made, the other video from yesterday I made. Man, I was so upset. Oh my God, because it's like I just had epiphany. Like, what the fuck? I just think, what the hell? Imagine that. Trump is the Antichrist against the Most High's children. He is jealous of us. He been wanting to be us. I want to be like the Most High. I'm gonna find her. No, you can't. Well, you did. You did. You found me. You did. You found me. And you fucked up. You fucked up. Like the movie Lion King, and Simba had to fight Scar. Then the land was open for the true rulers. Yeah. And I remember when Timon said, ugh, we gotta fight your uncle for this. Yep, that's what it is. It's like the Lion King's like, I'm the one to do that though. I'm the one to do that. I'm shit. Yeah, they found the right one. I know for a fact I was a warrior. I know that. I know for a fact I was, and I killed many. I killed a lot of people. I killed so many. I know I did. Had to. Yeah, I did. Because they were killing me. Yeah, they killed me. See, we repeated this. We repeated them, and they were killing me this whole time. They were killing you and me. They were killing Jesus over and over again. All a lot. The cousins and the city mayors and them. The cousins was killing us the whole time, like doing shit that they doing now. But this time we woke up and now we know. I gotta watch that movie. See y'all there. Build and take action. I know that's right. So we're gonna build and take action. And I'll see you. I will see you. I'm gonna make another video. Of course, this month, because I got to tell you my celebration. I'm gonna make a video this month and next month because I'm gonna show you how I got my estate, because I'm gonna get it. And I'm like, I told you. Okay, and then I'm gonna give you the address and I'm gonna let you know you need to come over here. And you gotta give me that cash. I'm gonna go ahead and send you that 5,000 for you to get over here. I don't know how you gonna get here, train, plane, boat, whatever. But I'll show you what I have. I'll show you what I have. I was like, this is what we have here. I'm ordering the RVs right now. I'm about that life. I'm about that life. Okay, I'll see you.